Hi there. These comments are for one of my students. You're using, I think, my speaking and writing feedback service. This is Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. So I read your essay, and I'm putting you in the three area between 22 and 24 points out of 30. I think you organize your writing a little bit better. Your topic sentences and thesis are better than they were before, but there's still some things that you can do to improve your writing. Okay, so let's take a look at what you wrote here. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about, where is it here? If I review it, your grammar is pretty good, right? But I don't know if you notice this. Give me a quick second here and we show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what I wanted to look at right here. Okay, so if I review it, yeah, I'm a little concerned on this Flesch-Kincaid grade level. So your grade level is 9.5, and you want to be writing more college level. I'm going to say about 12 to 13 grade levels, probably a little bit better. Notice how your words per sentence are 14.9. So you need to get that more between 20 and 30. So around 25 is a pretty good sentence length for academic writing. So I believe that the E-rater that ETS uses to score your essay is also going to look at this. They're going to see that your sentence length is not really long, and you can probably improve your vocabulary also. So your grade level is 9.5. You want to try to get closer to 12 on that. I think that would be good. Now, the other thing is, I'm going to just show you one thing in paragraph 3 here. You say new influencers surface in social media, and then social media doesn't need an S. It's already plural because medium is singular, and they show lives surrounded by happiness and enjoyment. But we have to connect this back to why you agree that people are spending too much time on personal enjoyment, right? So if you take this idea and just make some slight changes, for example, secondly, new influencers who surface on social media also cause people to focus too much on happiness and enjoyment, and this kind of adds to your previous idea. I think that this is a little bit more connected to the actual writing prompt. So that would be a change there I would make. And then the first paragraph is in pretty good shape there. Okay, now let me show you maybe some grammatical changes here. You have, it is critically important to enjoy our lives as much as possible. Nowadays, there is a tendency of people, I'm going to say tendency for people, I'm going to change this to an infinitive, to pursue their personal desires regardless of the consequences. Personally, I strongly believe that humans are spending a lot of time on enjoyment without fulfilling their obligations. And watch this. Instead of saying this is because, you're going to show a little bit more syntactic variety and put because schools are not strict anymore and new social media. You want to put here, new social media create the feeling that lives are just about enjoyment. So what we did here is now we've added to this. This is now a 37-word sentence instead of what you had before. So you don't want to overdo the super long sentences, right? But look at what happens, just that one change, if you look at the grammatical area. So now we've just, instead of 9.5, we're now 9.8. So it elevates that grade level just a bit. Okay, so if I went through the entire essay, I will have to make more corrections. For example, not less, fewer, right? So there's a lot of word choice issues. You have generally really short sentences. You need to show some syntactic variety, a little bit more on that. So one thing you can do is go to the grammar part of my course, check out the lesson. I have a lesson that's called sentence variety. You can see that. So remember your goal, instead of 10 to 20 words, your average sentence length, you want to try to move that to 20 to 30. And I think that's going to elevate your writing to a more academic level. So instead of being at 9.5 or 9.8 grade level, you're going to move this up to about 12, between 12 and 13, which I think is going to be a little bit better for academic writing. Remember that the TOEFL is determining your academic readiness, whether you're ready to write at the collegiate level, if you have those kinds of writing skills.